Good morning, everybody. I know that our Zoom is down right now, so I'm actually going to create some videos to walk you guys through each of your class periods, and I'm hoping that that will help you guys to understand what you need to do for today. So I want everyone to go to their homeroom page. It'll look like this, pretty blue sky in the background. And when you scroll down, you'll see your daily Zoom link, okay? The Zoom link is not working as of right now. You can try every class period. I will, hopefully, we'll be able to get on, but for right now, it's not working. And then if you click here, we are Monday, August 24th, and we're in math. So what we're learning this week is we're learning about least common multiples, okay? And so we are going to watch a short video. We are going to work through some questions together, and then you guys are going to use this worksheet here to show me that you understand what we learned today. So if you click this video right here, it will bring you to this Safari montage link, and I am going to play this for you right now.
When you hear the word multiple, you might be thinking of multiple parts or many various elements. So many, in fact, that it could be overwhelming. But with the type of multiples we are going to look at today, we don't want to find all the multiples between two numbers. We just want to find one small one. A multiple of a number is the product of the number and any whole number. So if you have the number 6 and multiplied it by 1, 2, and 3, the multiples would be 6, 12, and 18. Now, if you were looking for the least common multiple, you are looking for not only a common multiple between two numbers, but also the smallest of the multiples. The best way to find the least common multiple of two or more numbers is to list out their multiples and look for which ones are the same. The smallest would be what you are looking for. If you were asked to find the least common multiple of the numbers 9 and 12, you would want to start with multiples of 9. If you go down the list and list multiples of 9, you start with 9 multiplied by 1, which gives you 9, and follow it with 9 multiplied by 2, which gives you 18, and so on and so on. Pretty soon, you will have a list of numbers including 9, 18, 27, and 36. Now do the same to 12. You start with 12 multiplied by 1, which gives you 12, and follow it with 12 multiplied by 2 to give you 24, and so on and so on. Pretty soon you will have a list of numbers including 12, 24, 36. Oh wait, look at that! You can stop there, because 36 is a multiple of 9. It's also the first number we got to before continuing on to higher numbers. So that means it's the least common multiple. This least common multiple is something that will come up again when discussing fractions, so make sure you retain this knowledge moving forward, because it is a handy little tool.
Okay. All right, so that video just kind of gave you an introduction to least common multiple. Also on our page, it tells you to click this link right here and you'll pull up this. This is our PowerPoint slide where I'm going to show you guys how to find least common multiples. So let's walk through it. We know that the word least means what? It means small, right? Least means small. Common means the same, and multiple means number, okay? Least common multiple. So you're looking for the smallest number that these have in common. As you can see right here in this picture, we were looking for the least common multiple of 8 and 12. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 4 is 32, 8 times 5 is 40, and 8 times 6 is 48. We would do the same thing to find common multiples of 12, right? So we would do 12 times 1 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24, 12 times 3 is 36, 12 times 4 is 48, 12 times 5 is 60, 12 times 6 is 72. Now we will look for which numbers are the same. Oh, I see one right here. It looks like 48 is the same. So your least common multiple would be 48. We can look at this. This is the same thing. In order to find this, we did 4 times 1 equals 4. We did 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. And 4 times 5 equals 20, right? We can do the same thing with 6. 6 times 1 equals 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. 6 times 3 equals 18. And 6 times 4 equals 24. Now, do we see any numbers that are the same? Well, what do you know? 12. And so 12 is going to be our least common multiple. I only want you guys to multiply until you guys find the first same number. The first number that pops up that this is the same is going to be your least common multiple. So the answer is 12. So let's try doing this one together. 6 times 1 is what? Yep, it's 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. Now let's try doing 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. Look! These two numbers are the same. Here we go. So your least common multiple is going to be, ta-da, 24. Let's do another one. 3 and 5. Here we go. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. Let's stop there. Let's find this one now. We're going to find all the multiples of 5. So let's start with 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. I see a common number, 15. So we're going to highlight this. And so our answer for the least common multiple is 15. So all you have to do is take your number and start multiplying it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could probably stop at 5 or 6 and then do it on this side too. And then see if any of them are equal to each other. If you don't see any that equal up to each other, keep multiplying. Keep going, okay? Let's try this last one. A 6 and a 10. So the first number we do is 6 times 1, and it's 6. 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 6, 36. Let's stop here. Now we're going to find multiples of 10. Let's start with 1. 10 times 1 equals 10. 10 times 2 equals 20. 10 times 3 equals 30. Oh, look, I think we have a common multiple. And I think it's 30. I would always start out by finding the multiples of the smaller number first, and then go with the bigger number. So that's how you find the least common multiple, okay? So the least common multiple for 6 and 10 would be 30. Now, to do your worksheet today, you can find it by 2 ways. You can either go here and click G Suite for Education. After clicking that, you'll come to the drive, you'll click the waffle, and you'll click your classrooms, okay? Once you get into classrooms, we are in math. You click here, and you'll be able to click class work. Starts with the letter C, class work. And you should find least common multiple day 1. You'll simply click the activity and put this code in, okay? ZXZ O, not 0, but the letter O, NG. You'll simply click this activity and it will bring you here. In order to do this activity, you need a piece of paper and a pencil and possibly a calculator. You may use a calculator for this activity. So you would do 18 times 1, 18 times 2, 18 times 3. You would go all the way down the list and you do the same thing for 45 and then find which number is the same and put it right here. You have 4 questions to finish, and when you're done you can press the turn in button. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. If you also want to find this, you can find it here. Least common multiple worksheet. So good luck, guys.